Good morning. It's a new day. I hope we all had a blissful weekend. Thank you all for following. It's a new week, and we are going to forge ahead. I just want to do a recap of what we delved on last week. We talk about the protocols of change, which we said is discovery, and we talk about that the first thing a man is to discover is to discover God and to discover self. But this week and this morning, I want to expatiate on the discovery of self. The discovery of self can be viewed in two perspectives. There is a discovery of self that answers the question of who am I? And there is a discovery of self that answers the question of what am I? It's who am I, which answers the question of personality, which is talking virtually about what a man is composed of, because a man is tripartite. Is a spirit, soul, which is housed in a body, in an earthen vessel. But when we talk about what am I, and that was the question the psalmist wrote in Psalms 8, it says, what is man that thou art mindful of him, and the sons of man that thou visitest him every day? That is, there is something that is in man that makes God to sought after man, that God relentlessly cannot give up on man. And that is what captures the question of what am I? There is something that is locked within you, which God himself knows that I don't want this investment in this man to be wasted. And that is why God keeps coming again and again until a man yields to the beckoning of God. The realm of function of a man is the earth. The physical body is what makes a man to be licensed to be a legitimate participant on earth. But beyond the house, and there is something that is locked within. This morning, before I came up, I just wanted to pull up a song in my track list on my boom player. So immediately I went to the library. I wanted to search for the song, and because the songs have not popped up, so it wrote Discover. So when it wrote Discover, it wrote on it that there are many things, there are many music I have here, but I need to explore. And that is how every one of us we have. There are many things that are in within us that we need to explore. But we cannot just begin to explore until we begin to discover. And discover is something whereby you must press in. Like, I needed to launch that button. I needed to press it before I can have access to what I have. So what is in within you, you needed to press to launch for it. And that is why even God himself, he keeps coming. God keeps pressing you so that you can see what is lying within you. What am I? It's a question every one of us, we must sit down to really discover that what am I? What am I?